Chat, I need you to ask me how my day was, okay? You have to ask me how my day was. Until you do, I'm not starting the game. That's right. I'm actually just having dinner right now. So, yeah. You get to listen to the sounds of me eating like this stale ass pretzel, or what's left of it, and some cheese that's almost a week old now. And I'm sipping some wine. Honestly, I'm living the life, baby. I'm living la vida loca. Living like a medieval king or whatever. You ever heard that claim that like the standard of living of an average Andy in the Imperial Core nowadays is higher than that of a medieval king? Somehow that doesn't sound right, you know? Just because like I don't have the social capital of a medieval king. I don't have the power or influence. Even if, you know, I get health insurance. Somehow I feel like maybe a medieval king had a better life, you know? But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm out of whack. What the fuck does that mean? Anyway. So I just got home about 15 minutes ago. I came home from a card game tournament, and it went pretty well. It genuinely went pretty well. I mean, I placed like what, 5th out of 12, which didn't sound very good, but I think it went well. And as my grand prize, my granddad, is my grand reward. I got this little like novelty casing slash cardboard box with 12 different bottles of beer. It was crazy because there were a bunch of different options and like everyone got to choose what they wanted, right? And everyone got a prize, and we just went in order of placement. So first place got to choose first, and then second place got to choose second, and so on. And the thing is, the ostensibly highest value prize was just a bunch of shit, a bunch of brand name shit. It was like 6 bottles of Budweiser, and I'm not a fan of Budweiser. I'm not a fan of Pilsner beer in general. I'm more of a yeast type of gal. But you know, I'll try different kinds of beer. I just happen to know that Budweiser is not one that I like. And that wasn't the entire thing. It was like this huge basket with Budweiser, and it had like a couple cans of this like pre-mixed whiskey cola by Jack Daniels, and it had some little shot bottles and then some snacks in there as well. So like, you know, objectively speaking, it was pretty good. It was a lot of shit, but it's just a lot of shit that doesn't quite suit my tastes, you know? You know, part of me wanted to take the prize that was just 2 bottles of wine, because I love me some wine, but the beer ended up winning out. I'm not even sure when I'm gonna use that. Maybe I could bring that to basketball, actually. Oh, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that. Because the basketball people that I play basketball with, they love beer. So, you know, maybe they'll love me for that. In fact, you know, my birthday is coming up, and it's common courtesy for each of us to, you know, bring some drinks. Usually it's just a bottle of Secco, or 2, or 3, whenever one of us celebrates their birthday. But maybe I'll bring those beers. I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do with them. I'm probably not just going to drink it all by myself. That's unlikely. I don't like beer enough to, to do that, frankly. Yeah. So that was pretty nice. I gotta get up early tomorrow. So obviously I'm gonna stay up till 2 a.m. as I do every day. I mean, these days I always stay up till 2 a.m. And this is kind of the thing that has always been a thing throughout the summer. I just don't need as much sleep, and I know this is not unique to my personal life. But like throughout the summer, if I just sleep between 4 and 6 hours every night, I am completely fine. I'm totally Gucci, as the kids would say. Whereas in the winter, I'll sleep for 8 hours and still not feel rested. It's fucked. This shit is so ass. But yeah, I'm not really worried about it, despite having to come into work early-ish tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be fairly relaxed. For reasons. It is going to be a long day, but it shouldn't be very stressful. There's like no way it ends up being stressful. I think most of it's just going to be sitting around. So that's huge. I love being paid to just sit around. And then Sunday, I don't have to work. So on Sunday, I'll finally be able to like do a proper full-length stream where maybe I even get some shit done. I mean, I would hope so, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself. The update's been postponed by a week anyway, so who cares? But yeah, basically I'm just hanging out. I'm literally... Like, yeah, I got home and I just I'm crashing. I'm crashing at my own place. I'm having a glass of wine. I'm having some food. It's just nice. I'm not even sure I want to play the game. Maybe I'll just sit here and yap for a bit. No, who am I kidding? I am gonna play the game. It's just nice, you know? I feel good. That was a good card game tournament. Give me a second. Having one more bite of cheese. And one more bit of this pretzel. It's fun because today was kind of fucked for several reasons. You know, this cheese that I'm eating right now, I took home with me from work because we were essentially hosting an event that had a buffet. And after all the guests left, and before the caterer came back to pick up all the shit, we, as wait staff, went ahead and helped ourselves to all the leftovers, as you do. So I kind of asked around. I asked the rest of the, of my coworkers if they wanted any of this cheese. And they said no. So I just took this big ball of like soft French cheese and wrapped it in aluminum foil and just took that shit home with me. And I've just been feasting on that. It's really good. I don't even know exactly what it is. It's like a... tastes like a camembert with pepper, with like black pepper in it. I have to assume it's black pepper. Sure looks like it. I guess, no, okay. I'm looking at the thing now. It is actually... it's multicolored pepper. Look, I don't know what this is called in English, but in German the German term for this type of pepper basically translates to like colorful pepper, multicolored pepper, as opposed to black pepper and white pepper and green pepper. And then like red pepper is an entirely different thing, because when you talk about red pepper, usually that's a matter of like a bell pepper rather than the spice. But I'm talking about the spice right now, not the fruit, not the capsicum. Yeah, I know the word capsicum. I'm something of an intellectual myself. There was a weird taste in my mouth just now, after I had a sip of wine. And it is the taste of stomach acid. What did they mean by this? I think what that means is that I need to drink some water. I think that means I'm having acid reflux. Luckily, I have my big jug of water right here. My big 4-liter jug that I really should clean soon, PM. Should I do like a mukbang stream? I don't know if I'd be capable of doing that. It'd be kind of goofy to have this like a concerningly skinny person try to do a mukbang. There's something funny about that. I used to be able to eat so much, it was crazy. Like, I've been extremely skinny my whole life, and yet, as a teenager, and especially while I was, dedicating a bunch of my time to being a sprinter and training for that, to participate in like track meets and shit. I ate so much, it's crazy. I mean, I've told the story before about the study trip in my senior year of high school, where we went to Rome, and every day for dinner we would go out to this one restaurant, and they'd always have one course of pasta with like some sauce of the day, and a bowl of Parmesan that anyone could help themselves with, and then a main course that could be anything, depending on the day. And it was really funny because I, as you know, my tiny little self, would end up finishing the plates of like everyone else. So every night for dinner, I would have like a day's ration of 3 people just by myself while being extremely skinny. Like, I don't know how the fuck I managed to eat so much. It is frightening. And like even nowadays, I still eat kind of a lot. I'm like constantly eating. I can't eat very much at once anymore, which is kind of a curse because it means that I get hungry again pretty quickly. But maybe this is just something that I've gotten used to by, you know, being home pretty much exclusively for extended periods of time and just eating whenever I get hungry and eating, you know, kind of small amounts at a time. But yeah, basically I'll have something to eat and then at most 4 hours later I'll get hungry again. Which is bad when you have a job that requires you to be in the same place for like 6 to 8 hours and sometimes doesn't give you the opportunity to eat something. So you can imagine my chagrin when I realized today that I had forgotten my lunch. It was crazy. I had some pizza for breakfast, by which I mean I had half a pizza, and I thought that I should pack the other half as my lunch to go. But clearly I forgot, so I ended up not having any food at work, and it fucking sucked. So that was fun. That really, that ended up being kind of a detriment to me, yours truly. But I lived, and now I'm eating again, I'm munching again, and all is well. Should I get into the game? Hold on, let me have a sip of wine and contemplate it a little more. I made the mistake, by the way, of bringing the bottle of wine to my desk. I have this tiny little glass, but I brought the bottle with me, so once I finish the glass, I'm probably gonna end up pouring myself another glass, which is bad. Like, I don't actually want to get drunk tonight, because like I said, I've got work tomorrow morning. We'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. Give me one more moment. All right. Let's get in there. Why is the frame rate so low? Am I imagining this? I think I am. Okay, can someone explain to me how this fight works? I don't remember. Every now and then I play a little bit off stream. And so I've started to notice that whenever I play off stream, I seem to get much better results than while streaming. Which shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. Obviously, focusing even just a small part of your brain on the act of yapping has detrimental effects on one's gamer ability. My ability. Hashtag my ability. My amazing digital gameplay. Oh, good. Well, guess I'll let the next one escape. Yeah, this one. That's the one. And then this one I have to shoot. I can do the backwards thing again, I guess. Oh. Okay. I'm kind of cooking. Kind of cooking a little bit. That was close. Eh. Okay, and now we need to do the double kill. Except I'm losing combo here. Oh! Not. Ah! Damn it! Okay, well I would have died to the spiral anyway. Yeah. As I was saying... Damn! That was, Was that... Sorry, was that the first run of the stream? Excuse me, princess. That was really good. Alright. Good stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm joking. But... Oh my god, that is unusual. That's very unusual. I can't believe that just happened immediately. That was so good. Holy moly. Sorry, I'm still dealing with this weird acid reflux taste in my mouth. We don't know what to do about it. I went to the dentist today. Thought I'd mention. I decided at some point last week to call up one of the dentist's offices in town, and ask them for a checkup. And to my surprise, I managed to get one less than 2 weeks from when I called, which was weird as hell. I thought I'd need to get on like a months-long wait list, but no. It was actually totally cool. And I also expected some shit, you know, because in case you don't know, my lower front teeth are very crooked. To the point where they kind of like overlap in a weird way. It's kind of hard to explain, but it has led to them getting like discolored because it's harder to brush them properly when they're in a weird shape like that. And I drink a ton of coffee and occasionally I smoke, so they get discolored. And so for the longest time now, I've kind of dreaded going to the dentist and being told that my teeth are fucked up. But no, it turns out my teeth are completely fine. And I was like, what do you mean they're completely fine? They look so fucked up. No, I didn't actually ask. I just took it at face value. So yeah, apparently my teeth are totally healthy. This came as a major surprise to me, but not an unwelcome one. Oh! Oh, good. This is a single. Yeah, told you. Oh. Okay, I need a big. Oh my god, this is like perfect. How am I getting absolute god seeds today? What's going on? But I can't even capitalize because I'm out of the leeway somehow. I say God seeds. Everyone knows this game isn't seeded. Yep. I mean, that was 2 extremely good runs in less than 10 minutes. What the fuck is going on? Like, genuinely, what is happening? Ah. Hey chat, I have kind of a weird question that I want to ask y'all. And I hope someone can give me a concise answer. What the fuck is Cookie Run Kingdom? I keep seeing people talk and post about it, and I'm like, I'm like seeing the artworks for it. I'm like, wow, this looks cool. But I do not dare, you know, try and figure it out myself because it does look like a gacha. And I feel like if I as much as looked at the like wiki for it, it would somehow convince me to start playing it, which, I mean, luckily I don't have nearly enough time in my day to play a gacha right now. I'm happy if I can squeeze a 2-hour GS session in after work. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Don't kill me. Oh my god, I really need to get this fucking taste out of my mouth. What the fuck? How did that happen? Did I throw up and I just don't remember? What's going on? Ugh. Ah. You know, my new job isn't perfect, but I will say the tips are very good overall. And like, it's stressful at times, but overall, it's like fine. Like, I was aware going in that it'd be, you know, it's the kind of job that has the capacity to be very stressful at times. And I just kind of accepted that, and I am certainly getting what I asked for, so I really can't complain. I think I shot the trap behind moi. I'm dead. Sorry, I'm really having a hard time dealing with this weird fucking taste in my mouth. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go drink some vinegar. I'll be right back. Alright, I've imbibed some delicious brine from my emptied jar of pickles, and by emptied I mean I've eaten the pickles, but the brine is still in there. Hashtag my brine. I mean, look. I like tastes, and I like taste experiences. And let me tell you, vinegar is one hell of an experience. Drinking brine, one hell of an experience. There's so much flavor in there. It's awesome. I'm awesome. I'm literally awesome. Me if I was awesome. I love talking to myself. It's honestly one of the best activities in the world. Whoever invented talking to yourself deserves a gold star. I mean, here's the thing. I am literally the best person in the world. The best and most amazing and most beautiful person in the world. Smartest, kindest, cleverest, and most attractive. Like, why would I not talk to myself? Look, all I'm saying is that the more arguments I see on the topic, the more I am convinced that the truest form of love is self-cessed. Self-cessed enjoyers stay winning. Just like bisexuals. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, actually, no, I do know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about myself, of course. Hell yeah, up top, baby. Oh, that was bad. Probably dealt a bunch of overkill and shit. Cares, but, well, I cares. That's another single? Honestly, base gaming moment that I'm not using the Chrome here, because I feel like that would backfire. Genuinely. Oh. Wait, what? That was a phase shift? I am stupid. I didn't think it was that far. I didn't look at the fear bar. Hey, that rhymed. Very weird day today. I don't know why I keep getting these runs that make it all the way through phase 1. It doesn't usually happen, you know? Maybe I'm just filthy lucky today. Maybe it's my day. Hashtag my day. My day. Me if I was an Australian, asking for help in an emergency situation. My die, my die. Okay, that was a bad joke. Can we erase that one from the records? Doesn't need to show up in the annals, okay? Oh my god. I love the word annals. It's just so funny. Like, yes, I too will remember the anal for centuries. Like, oh, this was so awesome, we need to have gay sex about it. Like, I'm literally always saying this. I'm not making any sense right now. I'm well aware I'm not. It's almost like I had 2 beer while playing cards and a glass of wine after I got home. Really weird that. Really strange. Only someone could explain to me why this is happening. Some sort of highly intelligent and very attractive person would, you know, give me a detailed explanation, a breakdown, if you will, of, what the fuck is this? Playable is what it is, apparently. that was close. God. Okay. Need this big. And I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Oh! Why was there a lag? Why did it lag so hard out of nowhere? That was interesting. Huh. Fascinating. Anyway. Huh. Well, now. That's so interesting. I was thinking about having a Dr. Pepper when I was starting stream. And you might say, hey Q, it's the middle of the night. You probably shouldn't be drinking a caffeinated beverage. However, the fact of the matter is, caffeine doesn't stop me from sleeping. In fact, ingesting some caffeine before I go to bed usually makes me more awake when I wake up. You know what I mean? Even if I only slept for 4 hours at that point. Which is probably healthy and not concerning. Yeah. Give me a second. Huh. I feel like I should have died there. But whatevs. Well, this is nice. I'll just let this one escape. Escape, as I like to say. Oh, not even close, baby. Oh. Oh. That, oh. That was not good. That was a pretty bad way to lose that, eh? How fun, how interesting, how quaint. Let me just have a sip of water. I had the urge just now to pour myself another glass of wine. I need to resist. I genuinely should not have any more alcohol tonight. And I'll see if I can actually restrain myself. Well, okay. I would prefer if someone else restrained me, I'll be honest. Someone else kept me from, you know, moving my own hands. You know. That thing that friends do. Oh god. See, now I'm just gonna make myself yearn by saying this shit. Like, yeah, in fact, I do think someone should restrain me and keep me from moving my hands, but like that's a different thing. That is a different thing from what I was talking about. I don't know. I don't even know definitively if I'm into bondage. That's the worst part. Like, I can say all of that, and it'll be funny to say, but I don't even know if it has any relation to real life at all. And that's the part that really sucks, because I don't have any way to figure this out either. Because no one in their right mind would fuck me. Like, come on. Like, be real. Be serious for one fucking second. Obviously no one's going to fuck me. That's like no brainer. Okay? But even beyond that, you know, it doesn't have to be a sex thing. You could just chain me to your radiator for fun. You know? You ever consider that? You ever thought about it? I have. Wow, would you look at that? That worked. Oh. Good. Ay, ay, ay. This is bad. This is really bad. Okay, one more pig, but I'm outside of the leeway anyway, so didn't matter. That death did not matter. It simply did not. Yep. Yep, it's cocked. We cock, thick, ballin'. Hey, that one can escape, I guess. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, sure. That's okay. That's totally fine. Oh. Oh. Oh, Nelly. This is, yep. 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 Sorry, I need a moment to collect myself. It's really funny. When I got home from work, I was like, okay, today I'm gonna do a bunch of shit. I'm gonna do the laundry and I'm gonna do the dishes and I'm gonna put myself in the kitchen and I'm gonna make a new batch of pizza dough and I'm gonna infuse some butter and I'm gonna do this and that and that. But first I'm gonna relax for a little bit and have something to eat and then maybe take a little nap. So I went to lie down and take a nap, and then I got a message on my phone from someone reminding me that the card game tournament is happening. I was like, oh fuck, I totally forgot. Ah! So I jumped out of my bed, put on some clothes and went out, and I ended up being just barely in time. And I didn't end up doing any of the other shit that I was initially planning on doing because the tournament just, I mean, it took a little while, I guess. The mayo. Yeah, I don't know either. No, I'm not gonna have another glass of wine. I'm gonna have water. I'm gonna keep drinking water. Water. I've got a little bit more in me. I don't think I'm making it to 2 hours tonight. Usually I try and always stream for at least 2 hours, because that's like the minimum amount of time that constitutes a stream, in my mind. I know, streaming for 1 hour just feels wrong. I don't know, I'm very particular about streaming for 2 hours at least every time I do. What? That was fun. No, good. Yeah, now I have the hiccups. Oh, good. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Well. You know, I guess I deserve that. Felt a little unfortunate though, despite everything. Chat, I'm gonna ask you a question and I want an honest answer. What a funny thing to say when there's no one watching the stream. I'm literally not going to get an answer, but I'm gonna ask the question anyway. And I maintain that I want an honest answer. Should I do voice training? Should I start voice training? No nuance, yes or no? Well, fuck it, if you want to give nuance, then go ahead. It's not like I can stop you. That is a great wake up here. Very effective. Oh. You up there. That looks strange and out of place. Oh, hi. That was very normal. Thank you. Oh, I don't know how I didn't die there, I'll be honest. Oh! Yeah? Cool! Okay. Well. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That's really good. Oh, good. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. I'm a huge fan of that. Oh, God. See, here's the thing. I just need to fall asleep. Like, sorry, GS. I'm not really. I'm actually not really in the mood tonight. I just need somewhere to sleep. Okay, if that's okay. Like, I really want to sleep in your bed. And don't take us the wrong way, but I don't really care if you're there or not. It's not about you, it's about your bed. Do you think Guardian Soul has a comfortable bed? I don't think she does. Given that she's like a... just literally a sob. Like, what the fuck is this? Sorry, how am I supposed to get through here? Well, like that, I guess. But that was... highly interesting. Oh, Lord. Oh, good, yeah. Oh, dear Void. Why must you do this to me? I forgot my shades at home today when I left for work. I really regretted it. And not only have I written down to remember to bring my shades, I also have written down to remember to put on sunscreen. Because as it turns out, while it's summer, there seems to be a heightened chance of sunburn. For my white ass. So I'm trying to get ahead of that. Crazy concept, I know. I don't think I can shoot this one. Shame. And no. Two minutes. Okay. With the small escape, I don't care. No, I mean I want the small to escape. That's good, that is beneficial to my cause. Bit of extra damage there, but that's not the end of the world. Okay, well this is pretty bad. Oh god, what is this? That was so fucked. Look, I tried. I tried to make that work. It didn't work. I mean, I gotta say, honestly, it's become at least somewhat unusual for my streams to get 0 views for the entire duration. So, you know, if you think about it in those terms, today is a very special occasion. Where I can just say anything I want and get away with it. And no one's opinion of me will be tainted. As opposed to usually where, you know, I have a certain image to uphold. I can't embarrass myself in front of a live audience. Yes, everyone knows about the sophisticated image that the Q creates for itself. Yeah. I'm totally not making that up on the spot. Trust me. I would know. No one knows me better than myself. Oh my god. TBH, I had nothing more than the idea of someone knowing another person better than they know themselves. It's like, bruh. You are wrong. If you genuinely believe that you know another person better than they know themselves, you are wrong. Like, that is just something that is never going to be true. Oh, I got trapped. Incidentally, my mother seems to think so about me. So... look, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with her. How much effort I'm willing to spend. My current plan is just to gift her a book at some point and see what happens from there. I don't know. I'm not paid enough to care. By which I mean I'm not paid at all to care. I have fully renounced my parents' approval years ago. And everybody knows this. I would think that they know it as well, but their actions say otherwise. Yeah. I suppose it's getting kind of late. Maybe I should go to sleep soon. So, just the other day, by which I mean earlier this week, I played Guardian Soul for a little bit off stream, and I was recording, of course, and I didn't have my mic completely muted. I was just kind of yapping away, and among other things, there was one point where I felt a sneeze coming and braced for it, but then the sneeze never happened. So I got sneeze edged, or snedged, if you will, which is just a terrible experience. And I think this is such common ground nowadays for people to be like, yeah, I hate when that happens. I hate when I feel like I'm about to sneeze and then it doesn't happen. But the important part is that when that happened, as a result of the sneeze edging me, I did start kind of pathetically moaning, which was fun. And on the one hand, I did it for the bit, but on the other hand, it also just needed out, you know? So there's a recording now of me moaning pathetically. for a very normal reason. So let me know if you're interested in listening to that for your own normal reasons. We're all normal here, after all. Yo, what the fuck am I talking about? Somehow, fighting Guardian Soul and going for 8 Sublime Medals against her has turned into a sex thing. Like, this whole time, I've been talking about how this is not a sex thing for me, but we are getting close to that changing. I'm getting close. No, I'm not gonna say it in that voice. You're not getting that for free. Oh, good. It's part of the special edition, the special feature. You gotta get my streams on DVD or Blu-ray if you want the special extras. Including the exclusive sound clip of Q having an orgasm? Allegedly? Allegedly. That's not actually what happened, but that's what I've been accused of. Look, real fans know that... Can I say that? Can I say real fans know that Q can't come? Is that allowed? Is that legal? Oh, this sucks. I have to let the big escape? Are you kidding me? Alright, make my dreams come true. Give me a big. Give me a big. Nope. This shit is so ass. Oh wow, it actually is a big. But it didn't work. Huh. Oh, that's down. I thought that was up. Whoops. Ow! Fuck. How long has it been? Ugh. Not long enough, clearly. Or maybe it's been too long. Haha. Get it? Too long. That's so funny. Makes me want to merge without looking. I'm not even sure I've seen the original clip of that. Full disclosure. I've seen like 1,000,001 edits of these animals are so fun, it makes me funny, it makes me want to merge without looking, but the original clip, I'm really not sure. Like, I could not describe the visual of it to you. Something about what kind of asshole would drive a Hummer? Which, like, I don't even know what a Hummer is. Is that like a brand name? I saw that term used in How to Kill Your Family, which is a fantastic book that everyone should read. I almost just said watch. Yes, you should all watch this book. Oh, goodness. Yeah. That was awesome. No, but at some point, Hummers are mentioned there, and it really did not clue me in to what the fuck a Hummer is, so I just have to assume that it's one of those American things that my feeble European mind can't grasp. Many such cases. It's like, I mean, what's another American thing that Europeans just don't get? I'm trying to think. Surely there's something I can come up with. Maybe just like the concept of a Target. As in like the supermarket chain. Is it even called a supermarket? I don't know. There's like distinctions, isn't there? Holy shit. 2 messages at the same time. It's a big car that drives 0.5 kilometers per gallon of gas. That's the impression that I got. Glad to know that I'm not entirely off base. Hello, Virals. Hello, clever retort not found. Thought baby. LeMayo. I'm the baby. I'm the Joker, baby. Yo, Devin chat, holy shit. This is so crazy. Can we hit 10 trillion likes? Oh, sorry, I got excited there. The monster's baby, that's true. She's the boss baby. One of several boss babies. Which dream is this? What do you mean? This is real life. You are not dreaming right now. This is just, you know, achievement? We don't do achievements here. You must be new here. This is giving me a lot of boss baby vibes. Shut up! Shut the fuck up. I can't. I don't need this on a Friday night, okay? I know I started it, but I was hoping that you'd be the bigger person. Oh god, I need to sneeze to like clear my mind, but it won't let me. This challenge to fight this monster as long as you can? Nah, that'd be too easy. No, I'm just trying to do the thing. I'm just playing the game in a normal way. This is normal. You ever seen 8 Sublimes on a single Guardian Soul? I haven't, personally. You wanna know how I got these Sublimes? Sorry, that's not what the Joker sounds like at all, but I don't know what the Joker sounds like at all. Man, I really would love to get a big that like lets me shoot it. Like maybe not this one, because that one kind of sucks. The 2 dreams for this monster? Oh god. Yeah, I don't remember those either. Wait, no. One of them is just defeating an overleveled Guardian Soul. And it's called like Ultimate True Guardian Soul EX or some puny shit like that. And what's our other dream again? I forget. I know I could check with the press of a few buttons. Break a lot of stuff? Yeah, that sounds about right. break stuff. You know, I was just thinking about Limp Bizkit today. I quoted Limp Bizkit at my coworker. I told her it's just one of those days, and she didn't understand me because I assume she's not fluent in English, which is understandable. It's literally just one of those days. I'm really not getting an entry point here. This isn't me not paying attention, this is just me getting trolled. As per usual. You haven't made a single Limp Bizkit reference? That can't be right. You just don't know it. You probably have made some number of references, and you just haven't realized. Come on, okay. Okay, she finally took mercy on me after 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Let me make sure that I took the damage. I did. That was like... That wasn't a silver platter, that was a gold platter. What even made that get... Was that like unusual? Sorry, that... Is that not supposed to happen? Because that just happens sometimes. Like, I've seen that before. And things similar in nature. Oh! Ah! Help! Help! Oh God! No! Ah! Oh, this is bad. Okay. I'm gonna break these two smalls and then I'm gonna die because I'm gonna get two smalls. Okay, the big can escape. Yeah, that's about what I expect. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, hey, Virals, I have a confession to make. Remember that one time when you were trying to explain the stage generation to me and you were talking about pairs? I still don't know what a pair is supposed to be. Occasionally half her battle points get stolen and refunded on the next segment to give more random feeling What? What does that mean, man? What are you trying to say? I am more confused now. I thought I understood how this worked, but clearly not. What is battle points? That sounds like one of the currencies in a mobile game. Battle points, or BP for short. Oh my god, BP. BP, that just makes me think of Octopath Traveler. And the boost system there, oh my god. I got way too into Octopath 1. I know I've talked about this before, but like, it is baffling to me nowadays, as someone who does not play games, and especially does not play RPGs, and especially does not put 100+ hours into a single playthrough of a game. But like, I played Octopath 1 so much. The variable is called BP. What the fuck? Oh, this is an awesome bit of generation. I love this. That looked fun. But yeah, I was really into Octopath 1. I think in terms of gameplay, it's kind of a bad game. But, you know, what I always think about? The music. Octopath Traveler, I can't really speak for the second game because I don't know the OST that well, but the first game has an incredible soundtrack. Like, oh my god, it is so good. And it does some things that are unusual. Specifically, one of the like very notable things about the Octopath OST is the way that it uses key changes in its music. Because that's like so rare to see actual varied and creative key changes. Like, I'm someone who hates when pop songs of like the 80s or whatever just extend themselves by modulating up a semitone and then repeating the same chorus again, right? So, you know, something like Living on a Prayer or whatever. It's just, I don't know, it's trite, it's boring, it doesn't add anything, in my opinion, but when done right, a key change can be, like, mind-bending. Genuinely, that soundtrack blows my mind to this day. Also, like, the dynamic battle transition, like, oh my god. The transitions from the battle intros to the battle themes. It's genius. Like, the amount of work that must have gone into the soundtrack to that game is so fantastic. And it's like the one thing that I will praise about Octopath Traveler, because it is such a medium game. It is so mid in like every other aspect, but by God, the music is basically unmatched. And I will stand by that. Okay, I'll finally read your chat messages now. They're mutually exclusive constructs. She makes some pairs. First, she makes a construction from set A and then set B. Okay. Repeat forever. She gains BP after every pair of constructs, and every trap and stuff has a cost as she builds. Whoa, this is way more involved than I thought. What? Let's not understate how hard is that last bow in Living on a Prayer. No, I mean, like, in terms of composition, I find it to be uninteresting. Also, I'll have you know, I sang Take On Me at the last karaoke night that I went to, and I hit all the high notes, no problem, and I didn't need to, like, change octaves. Alright? So I won't be having this. It's probably not even that hard. I mean, skill issue, TBH. Just get good. Sorry, that was mean. I surprised myself that night when I wasn't even planning on singing Take On Me, but it just kind of happened, and I killed it. Your Honor, I killed it. When they said Slay Queen, I took that personally. The last part of Beast and the Harlot, okay. You're gonna have to kill me for this one, but I've never listened to Beast and the Harlot. Sorry. Not by itself anyway. I think I might have heard part of it in a mashup just this week. Wow, he says. Look, I've had it on the docket, right? I've had this mental to-do list. I always have a mental to-do list that I do not adhere to because it's not real. It can't hurt me. But one of the things that I put on there just recently was to listen to the entire Avenged Sevenfold discography. I haven't really found the time to do it because whenever I have some time, I just fight Guardian Soul instead. Lameo, the greatest song from Guitar Hero 2. Never played it. Wait a minute. 2, you say? I don't want to unpause. I'm gonna die. There's a saw above me and a saw below me and a bullet to the right. Angels to the left of me. Demons to the right. Or however that song goes. There was a cover in that game, okay? I'll believe it. Ay, ay, ay. TBH, fuck you for making me stay live. I was gonna end stream like 10 minutes ago. But you just had to come in here and start having a nice conversation with me. Like, ugh. How could you do this to me? Can't you just let me die? What did they mean by this? Oh, God. This is hell. I thought hell was other people. Oh God. Wait, hold on. Joke pending. Please hold. You know, I called her the baby earlier. She sure is a baby. But not only that, she's one hell of a boss baby. Alright, and that's my daily quota of psychic damage met. Now, what if I tried saying something nice instead? I always strive to deal as much psychic damage as possible to those around me. Usually I don't even have to try hard, I just have to be myself, and this freaks people out and to an extreme degree. Because, I don't know, I'm too normal for the human mind to comprehend, I guess. I can't think of any other explanation why people seem to, you know, convulse, or revulse, I guess, as soon as I enter the room. I'm just built different, I guess. Okay, I can shoot this one. This one's the one. Oh, good, and immediately I get... triple! Triple. I'm the triple, baby. This sucks. Wow. That was a real stinker, wasn't it? Wait, how did that not even kill it? Ay, ay, ay. That was really bad. Wow. Honestly, it's so funny every time someone comes in to the stream and asks me what I'm doing. If I'm going for 100%, if I'm going for a specific dream, and it's like, no, that's not what we do here. That's not who I am. I mean, frankly, I'm surprised that people don't seem to know who I am. I thought I'd be more notorious, but maybe that's just my narcissistic self speaking. Because everyone knows I'm a real narcissist, right? I'm a narcissist. I love myself more than anyone else. Both more than I could love anyone else, and more than anyone else could love me. So, you know, basically I've given up on love because I already know that nothing's gonna beat the feeling of making out with my mirror. You know? Anyone else ever feel that way? So to explain the bombs, every pair has a bomb in slot A or B. Every other pair has a big door in slot A or B. Hold on, I'm gonna try and read this while playing. Supposed to move the bomb to the other slot. If the main core is in slot A, it won't move the bomb to slot B. See, I'm still not sure what a slot is. Is it like a vertical slice of the level? I have to assume that's what it is. Main core isn't slot. That is what it is, okay. Won't move the bomb to slot B, that was the bug that you've decided not to fix. Epic. Honestly, I feel like I'm better off not knowing how this fight works, but it is interesting. I am also becoming more concerned for you, Virals, that you would... I guess I just don't know how much effort something like this is. I guess coming up with how to implement fortresses was probably... Wait, I already got hit again. I'm literally juiced. Sorry, I'm not gonna finish whatever sentence I just started because I do not remember what I said. My nose is clogged again. Nightmare world. Okay, that one can just leave. Simple. It's uncanny how easy it is. It's uncanny how simple it is. Shrimple. Not good. Oh, hey, Virals. I figure I should maybe bring this up. I found a neat little thing that happens with surprising consistency where I'm not entirely sure if I'm understanding it correctly, but from what I gather, it seems to be that if I press charge swap with the intention of oh, good. What the fuck? With the intention of dropping my charge, and then on the next frame I press the charge button again, it doesn't drop the charge? Is that real? Or am I imagining that? I mean, I don't really know if you could tell me if that's real. You don't know nothing that happens with charge swap. Okay. We can stop talking about it then. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter unless you are literally trying to do a C/C setup that tries to charge cancel frequently. That's like the only context where this matters. And I'm not sure anyone else has ever done C/C like this. So it's okay. I can play around it. What do you mean you don't know anything that happens with charge swap? Oh god. Oh, that's funny. The funniest possible answer. Oh. Oh my god, wait, somehow that just reminded me. I don't know how, but that just reminded me. I went on Blue Sky today, and I saw that post that you reposted of the that 3x3 game board thing, you know, of someone being like, hey, these are cool games that I think people should check out. And I was like, oh, neat. Void Rains Upon a Heart mentioned. And then I looked at it again, and I was like, wait a fucking minute. That's Lena Rain. I was like, oh. What the fuck? Your pride flag? I have not seen your pride flag. That really caught me off guard. The post you were posted before that? Okay, look, I'm not on Blue Sky that much, okay? The Guitar Hero colors. Wait, is that separate from... Never mind. Maybe I did see it. I don't know. The Guitar Hero colors. That's funny. Same about Lena. Hey. I did the like... I don't even know what to call it. What is this? A crossover episode? Looks at camera. I don't even know how to describe this. This is like a very specific vibe in my mind about something that happens in bad movies. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Lena fucking Rain. You know, not only do I obviously love Celeste as a game. Am I dead here? I'm not sure I can dodge this big bullet anymore. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, not only am I obviously a huge fan of Celeste, specifically the soundtrack of it and the soundtrack of the base game holds a very special place in my heart because in the summer of, I believe it was 2019, I built up a habit of every evening when I tried to go to sleep, but I wasn't really tired yet, I would just put on the Celeste OST on my headphones and listen to that for a bit while just lying in bed, and that would help me fall asleep. Ow. That was a weird fucking time in my life. I don't want to go back to it, that's for sure, but nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Nostalgia. Nostalgia for Celeste, oh god. No, Celeste is pretty recent, right? Undertale's a fairly new game, right? It's not retro. Right? The 3DS is a pretty new console, right? Oh, my bones. I'm old. The DS is a new console, exactly. I'm always saying this. When are they gonna make the DS2, do you think? It's such a fucked up joke because the 2DS exists and it was the successor to the 3DS? And it's like, what? Why are we counting backwards? Where's the 1DS? I guess that's just the DS, huh? Fuck. God, the names of all the DS consoles were so fucked. Like, okay, the DS, that makes sense. The DSi, it's like, okay, why are we imitating Apple now? Calling it the I blank, but whatever. Then okay, we got the 3DS. That's a funny pun, because it's 3D. Okay, I see it. But then from the 3DS, we went to the new 3DS, and it's like, okay, now you're losing me. What do you mean 3DS to new 3DS? I guess it makes sense. It sure is new, but like, just slapping the word new on it doesn't really signal that it is a different console. Like, it is literally a different console entirely. In my mind, the distinction between 3DS and new 3DS is like the distinction between a Switch and a Switch Lite, or whatever they called it. Was it called the Switch Lite? What the fuck did they call that thing? I don't remember. But then from the new 3... I don't even remember if the new 3DS came before the 2DS. It's a whole mess. It's just a whole thing, you know? I don't know. I don't know what they were cooking. But... I mean, obviously the DS was an extremely successful console. What the fuck is this? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? It was the DS square root of -1. What? Oh, the DSi? Wow. More like the PS5 Pro. The fucking what now? What do you mean PS5 Pro? Claims to be pro PS5? Pies? The new 3DS. You're losing me. I don't know how to tell you this. The PS5 isn't even real. Okay? Does the PS5 have any games yet? Do they come out with any games for the PS5? Look, I'm uneducated. I can't even make fun of things because I don't know enough about them. In order to really ridicule someone accurately, you do have to know them deeply. And I don't. I don't know anything. I'm a baby, you know? Night Rain. Uh-huh. Isn't that on PC? I remember distinctly seeing a post at some point in like 2023 making fun of the PS5 for having no exclusives, and then that same post went around again like a year and a half later with the addition that the number of exclusives that the PS5 had at that point went down in the meantime, which I found quite amusing. Exclusives are a sin. So you're glad there's no PS5 games. That's fair. I support you. But at the same time, I also enjoy making fun of the price tag on consoles and console games. I guess that's not exclusive to console games, that's just games. It's my favorite thing about the Switch Tour. That like, the joke is just, whenever people say anything about any Switch 2 game, someone just says $80. Period. It cracks me up. I don't know what I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. That was kind of, that was not good. I'm glad I stopped paying attention to the game. I had my 2 runs. And now I'm just kind of wasting time. Wasting my time, I got nothing to do. I should go to sleep. Probably. Now is Xbox exclusive with some bullshit about because we care about our fans. Yeah, I'm gonna have to press X to doubt that one. Sorry, that triggered my gag reflex just saying that. What is up with me today? Why am I just spitballing the outdated memes? This is unlike me. I need to overcorrect and start yapping about Gen Alpha brain rot instead. Outdated memes are funny. I don't think anything is funny. Let's start one about how 6'8" is the middle child. What? Oh, the middle child no one really loves. Uh, yes, yes. I love joking about emotional neglect suffered by children. So funny. It's so funny because it doesn't concern me at all, you know? Like, I can laugh at it because I have never and will never suffer from it. Am I making it sufficiently obvious that that's a fucking lie? In case you don't know, I am a middle child. Though, I do think the fact that I'm a middle child is not what caused the emotional neglect. Mainly because my younger sibling has the exact same type of damage. Isn't that hilarious? Ow, fuck. Ah! You're the youngest, so it was always great for me. Damn. That's why you turned out so normal. I see now. Hashtag normal. Hashtag baby. It never ceases to be funny to me how corporations are still trying to like make hashtag a thing. Because in the public mind, and especially the, you know, minds of social media users, obviously using hashtags as a literary device never really went away. It is very much still part of online speech and vernacular, but companies and advertisers just never figured out how to use it properly. And that's so baffling to me, because usually they're just a couple years behind on all the shit they try and pull, but with the hashtags, they just never got there. They just never figured it out at all. And they're still trying and failing to do so. And I just find that very interesting. Tic-tac-toe blessed. What? Tic-tac-toe? Oh my god, is that a reference to The Glass Onion, a Knives Out movie? They mentioned tic-tac-toe in that. Oh, the hashtag symbol is a tic-tac-toe board. Fair. I can't write that small, though. Sorry. Now imagining like custom Unicode characters for a tic-tac-toe board as represented by the hashtag with little micro things filling in the empty spaces. And there's like a separate one for each possible game state. Make it bigger. Look, I'm sorry, I'm trying, but it's not my fault. I can't control it, okay? I'm sorry. Please, it's not your fault. Am I allowed to make that kind of joke with you? Unicode for every possible permutation of a game state? Exactly. That's, yeah. Wait, every possible permutation of a game set. Oh god, so they're... Oh, that seems so cursed. Now I'm imagining someone asking like, oh, why is there not a character for the tic-tac-toe board where the first move was an X in the bottom right square, and someone coming in and explaining like, well, you see, this is actually mathematically the same game state as the one where the first move was an X in the top left space. So it's actually accounted for. God, am I glad I'm not someone who has to make explanations like that. Every gun icon in Half-Life is a special font that has all the guns as letters. What? Pardon? What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean every gun is a letter? Do you mean like HUD elements representing different guns, or do you mean the model of a character holding a gun in their hand? Because one of those makes sense, and to me at least, and the other one doesn't. HUD elements. Okay, I was very confused. I've never even played Half-Life. And I know that it's like beloved and iconic and whatnot. Unfortunately, I don't play shooters. And like, I get that it's not a shooter in the same way that other shooters are shooters, but... Just like, Oh, that was fun. And not close. Oh, what? Wow! What the fuck? Okay, I didn't pause buffer good enough. Rip. Oh, you know, I didn't think I'd make it to 2 hours. Hey, I'm starting to get a little tired now. Hey, did I mention I have to get up early tomorrow? Ow. Okay, real talk, I've been playing out of my mind today. Like, please allow me to stroke my own ego for just a little bit. But genuinely, the level of gameplay and like the accuracy of my movement and dodges and planning and everything has just been fucking stellar today. And I'm not gonna be quiet about it because everyone agrees that I'm the best. Or everyone should agree that I'm the best. Praise me. Everyone should be praising me and showering me with gifts and affection. That's what I believe. I'm stellar. Aw, thanks. That's what they mean by praise the sun? Ooh. People have told me that I light up the room. And I'm not talking about the arson accusations. Wait, did I ask who? I don't remember doing that. I think you're making that up. Alright, now we move into the section of the stream where Q gaslights you. You know, the classic. We can't do an entire live stream without a bit of gaslighting. You can have a bit of gaslighting as a treat. I did just talk about lighting up a room. Gaslighting a room. I need to, like, shoot this thing, I guess? I'm so fucked. That can't be. Who knows what's real anymore? I mean, there's proof. There's video evidence. Of, I don't know, something. There's never been video evidence of you being wrong. How did I not die there? I literally have my left hand on my eyeball trying to get something out of there, like a little crumb. And my microphone is between me and my monitor, so I only like halfway saw what was happening. I don't know how I managed to dodge any of that. It doesn't make any sense. Clearly I must be cheating. That's the only logical explanation. This has nothing to do with me having accrued so much experience and intuition with regards to this fight over the course of a month and a half. You ever just really pronounce the crumb, the B in crumb? I don't. Because that would just make me sound like Marge. Telling Bart I'd crump with him. And I'm not really a crumper. I'm not into crumpets. I don't think I've ever had a crumpet. Frankly, I don't know what a crumpet's supposed to be. That's such a nonsense word, TBH. Crumb. Me either. But knowing what a crumpet is. It sounds very silly. Crumpet. What is that like? Is it a carpet that's been kind of smushed and messed up and wrinkled? Like it's been crumpled up? Terrible joke. -2. -2 to myself. Let's kill this guy. It should be pronounced with a silent T like Crumpay. I disagree. Ow, fuck. Wait, Crumpay? Crumpay. I will say pronouncing things unnecessarily French is one of life's greatest joys. It just adds that, how you say, je ne sais quoi. How you say? You wanna know what's fucked up? I say that IRL. Like, I'll be talking to someone in German, in my native language, and be like, how you say? With like an equivalent fake accent, pretending that I don't know the language. It's not normal. We should call a doctor. Oh god, we need to call the bedtime police, actually. By which I mean the Sandman. Oh, good. It's the most normal thing imaginable. No! I can't let people know I'm normal! No, it's fine. No one will ever know. No one needs to find out. No, I mean, I am successfully weirding out my coworkers. I'm very successful in this endeavor of mine. I don't know, one of my coworkers I've already told that, because there are multiple different teams at work and I kind of jump between them. And so I've told one of them that I prefer the other team. And I got kind of an incredulous reaction. Like, oh, what do you mean? Why? What's wrong with us? I was like, well, I didn't say there was anything wrong. But then they didn't let it go, so I was like, okay, you know what? For all you know, I might have told the other team the same thing. Which I didn't, of course. Like, I was being very genuine and honest when I said that I preferred the other team. Begin the Sandman ritual. Exit light, enter night, take my hand. Well, the night is already here. Or do you want me to, like, go outside into the night? What are you trying to say? Go in there. Into the dark? Go in the dark. I haven't seen that post though. It's such a good post. I'm surprised they haven't made an edit of that, replacing just replacing dark with void. That seems like such an obvious thing. God, I need to make more Void Rains memes. Not like anyone else is gonna do it. Wait, did I get hit? I did. Huh. Yeah, that works. That was a bunch of damage. Oh god. Oh no. I really need to leave. It's like way too late. It's way past cool o'clock. Go to sleep? Well, maybe I don't wanna. Maybe I have yet to find a proper exit point. Oh my god, I used to think so much about exit points in video games. And usually Void Rains has very good exit points. Unfortunately, quick play is kind of the exception. You make your own exit points? Yeah, you're the one making the game. Duh. Who else is gonna make the exit points? What? God. Oh, this is awesome. That worked. I'm dead. Fuck! That was almost good. Okay. That's the exit point, I think. I'm gonna go to fuck to sleep. I'm going to... See, I was gonna say I'm gonna get fucked to sleep, but like that's... We all know that's not true. I'm just projecting. Anyway. Wow, that really ended up being an almost 2.5 hour stream. How? Why? Why would Q do this? Anyway. I'm gonna go... There won't be a stream tomorrow because work starts at like 10 a.m. and goes until past midnight. So that's cool. Something Sunday. Sunday! Raid you into your friend Viking Blonde stream. Sure. Can do. Underscore. Yeah, this won't be embarrassing. God, one viewer raids are so embarrassing. I don't know. It's just fundamentally, it's like, why even bother? And usually I don't bother. Wait, sorry. Playing how to make an atomic bomb in your garden? What? Okay, now you have my attention. What do you mean, make an atomic bomb in your garden? Are you enriching uranium from scratch? That's awesome. That's that sounds exciting. Anyway, like I said, next stream is gonna be on Sunday. I might play a little bit off stream. Actually, I probably don't have the time to do that either. Fuck. Thank you for being here. Despite my absolute condition. Hold on, I feel like now if I launch the raid, I'm not gonna be taken there. I don't know. For some reason, it just never. For some, my raid just breaks sometimes. Anyway, listen to Acerix instead of playing offline. ¿Por qué no los dos?